Many of you have probably heard of some of the larger independent schools like St. Johnsbury Academy or Linden Institute or Burn Burton, maybe even Thetford Academy. But there are actually 98 approved independent schools in Vermont. And many of us are much, much smaller than what we refer to as the town academies. There's some folks in here from the Mountain School at Winhall, something like 70 students. There are independent schools with as few as 7 students, and I think St. Johnsbury has over 1,000 if I'm not mistaken. So we're a real diverse group of schools.
We would like to keep school choice in West Dover, in the town of Dover, as it is now, without geographic or district boundaries. My son chose the Mountain School at Winhall. He is excelling there. He is doing math beyond the 8th grade level, and the writing he brings home is phenomenal. I believe the best way to educate our students is to allow them to have the choice to go to the school that best suits their needs.
One of the things that drew me to the state of Vermont was the school choice. This is something that, we hear as a possibility, and Vermont has it. It's something that we can't let go of this. The independence that we have as parents to make choices about where our kids go to school is that important that people are willing to uproot themselves wherever they are and come here.
But when we were looking for property, we only looked for property in the 6 sending towns. We didn't want to be yet.
We came here looking for the small school systems. We chose Manchester. Manchester, as a lot of people know, has fabulous choices of schools. We have a wonderful elementary school. We have a wonderful private elementary school. We have a wonderful high school that is private, but it's the school choice one, serves as the public school. And we have a fabulous independent 6 through 12 school in Dorset that a number of Manchester students attend. All of them are great choices. All of them fit a number of different needs. I wouldn't say there's a child in Manchester that cannot find a school that meets his or her needs.
All districts should offer school choice to all the children, I believe.
We started off living in a town with a school system and had the boys there pretty much up to the middle, looking ahead at where we would like to see them go, and wanted them to be challenged a little bit more. They're very bright, as most parents would think of their children. But we decided to try and sell our home that we lived in and move to a town that had a choice.
Vermont is losing young people at a record pace. Don't change one of the things that actually brought my family and some other families here. As my husband would say, we will just vote with our feet.
We moved from Sunderland to Winhall specifically, not entirely, but almost entirely, for the school choice that Winhall offers. It's a big deal. I know of a number of different families that will certainly vote with their feet if school choice is eliminated. I can't say that we wouldn't either. The outcome of this is that more choice equals better education.
It's important to know about independent schools is at least the 98 that are approved by the state, is that we are held accountable not only by our parents, but also by the state. We're also held accountable by local, regional, and national organizations. Many of us are accredited by organizations outside the state of Vermont, within the state of Vermont. Regional organizations such as there's some parochial schools that are accredited through their own programs. So we're a diverse group, we're held accountable, and I think we're an important group in terms of the educational landscape of the issues that you folks have.
Sandgate, it was because he could go to Burn Burton, and that was really, really important to us. Later, my husband and I had 3 girls of our own, and school choice became even more important to us.
I wanted to echo some of the comments that I heard tonight when it comes to school choice. I won't address that specifically other than to say that I'm a staunch supporter of it since the days of Act 60 in 1997 when it passed. Many of us believe that if that truly leveled the playing field for property values and for taxation and school funding across the state, then there was absolutely no reason that the block grant couldn't follow the student anywhere throughout the state. That still holds true today. That would still hold true in any type of restructuring I think that you would do. So that school choice would certainly be a part of any plan going forward and should be part of any plan.